Currently, viewers, we're here with one of London's best fashion weapon. I mean, she's a fantastic woman. It is, of course, Rolanda of Rolanda Boutiques. She's featured on magazines like Vogue, The Evening Standard, TV in general. So it's nice for you to give us the privilege to speak to you today, Rolanda. Could you introduce yourself more to the viewers?
Hi, thank you for coming. You're welcome. It's nice to have you here with me, and it'll be a great pleasure to tell you all about my little world.
Rolanda Boutique, it oozes class. If you have you need to come down here. I was like, oh, I want that, I want this. As soon as I walked in, fabulous stuff. You work as a stylist as well as a designer.
Yes, but it's what we try to do here is to cater for everyone's needs. We do lots of styling. We do everything a woman needs. They can find in Rolanda.
So it's mainly a boutique.
It's a boutique, but I think people mistaken people. There isn't much of this old-fashioned boutiques. The type of things what our parents, your grandparents were used to, where they go into a little shop that is unique. Everyone now is used to these big department store, but if you go to Paris or Europe, you still find that little boutique where you get the individual items and you get that real proper service. Okay. So that is what we've got here. You can come in, it's one-off, we look after you, we know what you like, and we treat you as an individual. So we have most of our customers are professional women, very busy women that hasn't got the time to run around shops, so that we do it for them. They may want their suits, a collection suits, or wedding, or whatever they need. They will phone up and say, listen, I've got a business meeting I have to go to. I need some suits, get me a collection together. I've got a ball, get me some dresses. There is no pressure. We understand our customer, we know what they need, and we'll get it. If we bring something in, it's too big, we will measure it for them. We work with a lady in Paris, and we do things like this type of suits.
Beautiful.
This one here, we do whatever a customer needs. We are there to cater for them. I've got loads of a few QCs. Okay. That's very busy.
Yeah. High pressure job.
High pressure job. So this is the type of people. We cater for the women, ordinary women as well.
More people.
That just needs help, because it's living in London. Everybody wants to look fantastic. Everybody wants to look good, and if a customer comes in and they have a budget, it doesn't matter how big or how small the budget is, we will try and work with them.
Obviously within reason.
Within reason. Sometimes women come in and they may say they need an outfit, and they don't need an outfit. Maybe what they need is some jewelry.
Accessories as well.
We could accessorize. So they may come in, let's say for instance, and they may say, oh, I have a dress, and I'll say, well, okay, just use, you may not need a whole dress or a new outfit, just get a nice piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
And you see, they could dress up, they could dress things
and they're
up.
Obviously like the latest things. I mean, you have like one-off pieces.
Yeah. As I said, we don't follow fashion.
Okay.
We lead.
Wow.
We are leader in fashion. We don't follow fashion. Sometimes again, someone may have
pretty.
A pretty thing that you could you don't have to spend a fortune. Yeah. But you can just put it together, and you'll be surprised of how many women that just do not know of how to put things together. It's not easy, and I understand. Sometimes again they dripsing around. They go into shops where they are very young girls that really don't know what they are looking for. As I said, maybe your mom, or they will quicker go to a boutique than go to a high street shop, because they know what they want, and what they want, they don't want it from a high street shop.
Don't want everyone to have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
one-off pieces. I love the idea of, you know, coming to have something special, maybe for your special day.
Yeah, and then you reach a certain age as well. You just want to be unique. You want to be different, you know, and things like that, you know. I mean, as we're saying, you know, even something like this, you know, a pretty bag, or, you know,
that's gorgeous.
Just different things, you know, pretty sandals. You know, you can go in on holiday. Somebody may not want to wear high heel shoes, but they want something that will go with anything. And just a bit something with pretty, something feminine, you know.
I love that.
And you don't have to have a whole outfit. It's just accessorizing your things.
And the store based in Battersea, number 9 Battersea Square. 9A Battersea Square. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. You have to come here. You know, seriously, it's really good. The pieces are just amazing. I mean, how did you get started into? How did you develop Rolanda Boutique?
Well, I've always liked fashion. It's something, you know, I've got a great passion. I like women.
Passion for fashion.
Yeah, I like women. You know, I think it's the way we've been brought up. Is the church. You know, going to church. That's, you know, and so I think it's something is installed, especially in our community.
Yes.
You know, where your best outfit is because you go into a disco, so you can't. It's late at night. You can't wear a hat. So you know, it's for when you go into church, you're going to something really special. You have that, you know. So I think it's something that is in all of us. Yeah.
You just took it a little bit further.
Yes, yeah.
I must say, I love your accessories. I mean, it's so gorgeous. People just have braids or just hair pieces or whatever. But, you know, the accessories, the blue earrings, I mean, I've never really seen that.
As I said, you know, it's all about being confident and being able to experiment and look at what, you know, other people are doing.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong in copying or following or having a look. You know, fashion is everywhere.
Yeah, you can be inspired by
you can
things.
be inspired by anything. You know, it's all about thinking about, oh, this looks nice. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
You know, most people are afraid of fashion. They think, oh, it looks too good. You know, you can't be afraid of fashion. You know, create your own style. And if you can't create your own style, you know, just get someone or you ask advice. If you're going into a boutique, you know, you ask, oh, well, what, you know, and especially again, if a woman reaches a certain age, you think, oh, I can't wear this or I can't wear that. But if you wear it with style, you can. It doesn't matter what age. Fashion has no age.
I like that. Have you been going on for? How long has Rolanda Boutique?
Rolanda has, you know, something. I think that's the only thing I could have do. But what we are doing a lot now, I doing a lot of styling. As I said, you know, we have our customer are amazing.
Yeah.
The people that we have.
I was gonna lead. That was gonna actually go to the next question. Yes. Who are your customers? Who are your target audience?
I'd give it, I would
You don't
love
want to name
get,
names.
No, well, obviously there is lots of names you cannot name. I wish I could get. We haven't got funny enough, although it's black ownership. We don't get. We have most of our customers are European.
Oh, okay.
English.
Why is that, you think? Well, apart from the fact it's based in Battersea, I mean, it's more.
I'm not sure, because I would have thought with all the glitz and all the glam, ethnic people would have liked it more. But the English lady
Love it, yeah.
They love. Men love our clothes. Most of the women that come in here is sent in by the husband or the boyfriend. Men love all the glitz and all the glam, and I think it's something new again. It's bold in in the English community, so they don't have to spend a fortune for it. It's something we are used to. We used to all the glitz and glamour thing, and I think it's something. I brought something new to the Europeans. I would say they don't they could experiment, but they don't have to spend a fortune.
Yeah, buying
it, but then they could test it and see if they like it, and they usually like it, so they remain customers.
And it's very, the service you provide, for instance, they wouldn't get on the high street.
It's great. We couldn't ask for better customers or more loyal customers.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go anywhere else if they don't come here. As I said, we have lots of the young royals, we have lots of celebrities. Sometimes the customers that walk through the door, taken back. We think, wow, we don't advertise. How did you hear about us?
Word of mouth. You're good.
Yeah, everything is word of mouth. And we guarantee, once somebody walks in through the door, if they buy from us, I always say, once you buy from Rolanda, you get hooked. That's it. You get addicted.
It's good stuff. Fantastic. I understand you actually travel abroad. You go internationally to get
I travel
pieces.
A lot. I try to look for good prices for my customer. So if the prices are not good, I'm not going to buy, because I want to pass it on. I think, so I travel all over. I go to Paris, wherever I could find something different, something unique at a good price, I would travel for it. If my customer come into the shop and they can't find something, I will go out there and find it for them.
So what is your unique selling point? What makes you stand out from every other, fashion boutique, for instance?
As I said, we're not a follower, we are a leader. And once my customers go out, I know once I put my ladies into a garment, they will get compliment. I always say, don't buy something from me if you don't feel confident, if you don't feel $1 million. If my customer likes the garment and the garment is wearing her, I would say don't buy it. You have to wear your clothes. When you put your clothes on, you should be carrying it. So I know once they put we style a customer, I know they become, I would never sell something if it doesn't look good.
So you're honest.
Yeah, you have to be. In fashion you have to be, because if it's a disaster, it makes
it looks bad on you as well. It
looks bad on us, and it makes the customer very unhappy, and I think it's very unfair. So they have to be happy. We all have to be happy. So as I said, it's like a girlfriends. We all chat. We like this. No, maybe we should take it in a bit, or maybe we should take it up a bit. So everybody, everybody is happy. Yeah.
Do you do wedding outfits? Or?
Yeah, we do wedding outfit. If whatever, it's a one-stop shop. Whatever my customer needs, we can find it for them. Yeah.
I can see a lot of the pieces. Did you get customers from the wedding? The wedding is just the royal wedding.
I did a few of the customers, and I went to on one of the radio shows on BBC, and to comment on the wedding, which I think it was brilliant. I think Kate's outfit was wonderful. She looks fabulous.
Alexandra McQueen, the dress.
Yeah, I think it was brilliant. I think her mother got it just right.
Queen as well.
So many times the mother of the bride or the groom, they get it totally wrong. But she went very classic. She wasn't over the top.
Yeah.
You know, everything was just very understated but very classy. You know, it was just
Royal.
It was a fairy tale. It was what you call a real fairy tale. You know, comparing to Diana in the 80s with the big sleeve, the big, you know.
I mean, fashion has changed, but it was a bit dramatic.
Yeah,
The dress.
I mean, at that time, you know, Diana was more the Cinderella, you know, with all the big puff and everything.
So rest in peace.
Yes, you know, I mean, it was just brilliant. Everyone that was there, the page boy, the princesses, the whole, I think the whole thing was just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
We all loved it. I mean, the nation loved it. Did you dress anyone from the royals? If you don't have to name names, but from, well, not the royals necessarily, people going to the wedding.
Well, I do have some of the young royals coming in. I did send, I had a few of my customers that bought
wow.